Good morning, everybody. Last time we have to explain law of decay or law of radioactive disintegration. So at that time we have to explain the disintegration is at random. For example, atom will disintegrate. First is not predicted. Second thing, spontaneous disintegration of atoms of radioactive elements and it converts into new radioactive elements. Third point I have explained, the number of atoms that disintegrate in 1 second is directly proportional to the number of remaining radioactive atoms present at that instant. So now, today I derive this equation of radioactive decay law or law of radioactive disintegration. So this equation derived by Rutherford and Soddy. So minus dn upon dt proportional to n. So this is our statement. Minus sign indicates that disintegration. So dn upon dt equal to minus lambda n. Here is lambda is the wavelength and n is the number of atoms present in the radioactive element at any instant. dn shows the number of atoms that disintegrate in small time interval dt. So rate of decay of atom is directly proportional to the atoms present. So this minus dn proportional dn upon dt proportional to n. And here when we have to remove the proportionality sign, we can write lambda. So lambda be the constant, decay constant, you may say like that. dn upon n. So dn upon dt. So this dn upon dt equal to minus lambda n. Therefore dn upon n equal to minus lambda dt. Integrating on both sides. So integrate dn upon n equal to minus lambda integral dt. So log en, taking log on both sides, so log en equal to minus lambda t plus c. And here in this equation number 2, we put t equal to 0 and n equal to n0. So we can write again log e n0 equal to 0 plus c. So that is equal to log n0 to the base e equal to c. Now equation second becomes log n to the base e equal to minus lambda t plus log n0 to the base e. So in second equation we can put the value of c equal to log n0 to the base e, and therefore this equation we can write in this way. Keeping your mind, बच्चों यहाँ पे c का वैल्यू पुट किया है तो ये है log n0 to the base e. log n to the base e minus log n0 to the base e equal to minus lambda t. So log n upon n0 equal to minus lambda t. Then taking exponential at both sides of above equation, that is natural logarithm. So n upon n0 equal to exponential minus lambda t, equation number 1, and n upon n0 exponential minus lambda t, equation number 2. So this above two equations represent radioactive decay. It shows that number of atoms of the radioactive substance decreases exponentially with the time. So here this equation shows the number of atoms of radioactive substance decreases exponentially. Radioactive substance decreases exponentially with time. It means that initially decay is faster and then it becomes slow. Keeping your mind, first time radioactive decay goes in faster from one place to another place and after slow position. Keeping your mind. Then decay constant. Decay constant is defined as the ratio of amount of substance Decay constant is defined as the ratio of amount of substance disintegrated in unit time to the amount of substance present. So this is the simple definition of decay constant. Again I revise this definition. Decay constant is defined as the ratio of amount of substance disintegrate in unit time to the amount of substance present. Another way, this definition, a radioactive constant of a radioactive nuclide is its probability of decay per unit time. Or again I will take another definition. The decay constant is defined as the ratio of amount of substance disintegrated in time to the amount of substance relates to the half-life of the nuclide. So this is the simple definition. Another way, again I will take definition. Decay constant is reciprocal of that time duration in which the number of atoms of radioactive substance falls to 37 of its original value. So value of decay constant is 37. This is the original value of decay constant. Keep in your mind. So n equal to n0 exponential minus lambda t and n equal to n0 exponential minus lambda upon 1 upon lambda. So lambda get cancelled and we get n equal to n0 exponential minus 1. So n equal to n0 upon e, because e to the power minus 1, so I can write upon e. So n equal to n0 and value of 1 electrons 2.718. Keeping your mind, electron 2.78, and therefore n equal to 0.37 number. In this case, n is number of atoms present in the radioactive element, n0 number of radioactive nuclei, initial time, lambda radioactive decay constant. So in this equation, n equal to 0.37 number, the decay constant it is defined as, and from this equation we can define the reciprocal of the time duration in which the number of atoms of radioactive substance falls to 37 present of its original value. So 37 is the original value of decay constant. Keeping your mind, student, because this formula or this value we have to use in to solve the numerical problem. Keeping your mind. Then half-life period. Half-life period is defined as the time in which half of the radioactive substance is disintegrated. What I am saying, the definition of half-life period. Half-life period is defined as the time in which half of the radioactive substance is disintegrated. Half-life period is symbolically I can write T half, T be the time and half, 1 by 2 is the time required for quantity to reduce to half of its initial value. The term is commonly used in nuclear physics to describe how quickly unstable atom undergoes or how long stable atom survives radioactive decay. So this half-life period we have to use, or half-life period is generally used in the nuclear physics subject and generally used in your radioactive decay. Rutherford and Soddy applied the principle of radioactive elements half-life to studies of age determination of rocks by measuring the decay period of radium to lead. Radium is element and lead also element. So Rutherford explained this phenomena. Rutherford or Soddy explained the principle of radioactive elements Half-life to studies of age determination of the rocks by measuring the decay period of radium to lead. The term is also used more generally to characterize any type of exponential or non-exponential decay. Exponential and non-exponential decay or decay constant we have to use. For example, the medical science refer to the biological half-life of drugs and other chemicals in the human body. This decay constant or Rutherford explanation or radioactivity generally used in your medical sciences, in biological half-life or drugs and other chemicals in the human body. Or simply we can say that the radioactive properties used in the human body. So student, here radioactivity, when we have to plot the graph, decay curve of radioactivity, graph plotted along the x-axis and y-axis as like a curve, keeping your mind, curve. So curve is, suppose this we have to draw, here is y-axis and this is the x-axis, and a graph is plotted in this way, curve type, in this way, curve type graph. This is the curve, lightly curve in this way, keeping your mind. So this graph shows the decay curve of the radioactive elements, and again I will explain in next time. So student, today I stop here. Thank you very much.